Hey, it's the Kempo of PubClub.com. Here with beautiful PubClubette Kristina.
Hello, hello.
You see how racy she looks? The reason she's dressed like this, and we're out here, and I even have my sort of racing shirt on, is that we are celebrating the fact that Ferrari Champagne is now the official sparkling wine of Formula One racing. They did it back in the 70s and 80s, and now they're back, so they will be doing the champagne spray on Victory Circle of Formula One races this year. Isn't that cool?
Very exciting.
I would like to point out Ferrari sparkling wine is not the same as the Ferrari race car team.
I made that mistake.
We all did when I first heard it. I'm like, I didn't know Ferrari made champagne.
Me either.
But I found out from a Ferrari press conference call that Ferrari name in Italy is about as common as Smith in the United States.
Who knew?
So Ferrari Champagne. So what we're going to do, we're going to replicate the Victory Circle celebration for auto racing. Kristina is a former Miss Grand Prix.
I am.
And Kristina, when you got, as we were, and I was doing the PR for the Miss Grand Prix girls, Kristina, when we were telling her about the podium, what was going through your mind?
It sounded exhilarating and fun, and I didn't start to think whatsoever about cleanup until about 5 seconds before. And let me tell you, there is nothing more difficult to get out of your hair than sticky, dried up champagne.
And the champagne there is not cold, so it's warm.
No.
So they don't keep it chill because it's just going, up in the air and
Yep.
stuff. If you're curious why they do that on auto racing, the auto racing champagne spray, and there's someone who wants it right now, who wants to get on the podium with us. It started at the 24-hour Le Mans with Dan Gurney. Dan Gurney was so happy he won the 24-hour Le Mans that about 1960 or sometime, he took the bottle of champagne they were giving him, because normally they would just drink it, and he started shaking it up, and he started spraying his teammate, happened to be AJ Foyt, and then he started spraying all the other drivers and the crew and everything. So that's how the champagne spray started.
Oh, funny. I didn't know that.
Well, I'm glad that I could teach you a thing or two about the history of the champagne spray. Of course, now they do it at every auto race except one.
Which one?
The Indianapolis 500.
Why is that?
They do milk. Conservative Midwesterners, I guess.
Okay,
Although
that's probably worse to get out of your hair than champagne then.
well, they actually drink the winter drinks it, so they don't.
Okay, so there's no spraying involved.
No spraying of the milk.
All right.
They do that, but the winter drinks the milk, which I don't know if you're racing, 500 miles out there and hot. I think I'd want something. I don't know milk, but
Yeah.
But I'm sure they're happy to have it.
Yes.
For winning any 500. So today, by the way, is the day that we would normally be at the Long Beach Grand Prix. It's a Saturday in April.
Yep.
And we were doing the Toyota Pro Celebrity race. You're on the podium for that, but didn't get wet.
Yes.
What's it like being on the podium, by the way? Your first time, the experience, what was that like?
It's amazing. Now, obviously, on the podium, I was not one of the winners of the race. You feel like you are. Very exciting. And just being down at the grid in and of itself makes your heart pump. It makes your blood boil a little faster because you can hear everything down there to the point where you probably should have your gloves in. But so much fun. Such an amazing experience.
And getting wet, we are going to get wet here in a second. We just wanted to go over that first. And what we always tell the drivers, what we always tell the girls about the drivers is to make sure they keep both hands on the wheel.
It's a good reminder.
There have been some incidents when the drivers have been trying to pick up on the Miss Grand Prix girls during the victory podium celebration.
Luckily, I didn't have that problem. At 5'10", no one's going to try to pick me up.
All right, so we're going to do this. Kristina's going to open the bottle. She's going to spray me, and then I'm going to spray her. Now, just so you know, I've been involved in hundreds of Victory Circle celebrations. I had to call the founder of the Grand Prix and ask him how the actual spray goes. I didn't know. I didn't know. I said,
I've been sprayed. I don't know how to spray.
Yeah,
I'm
and
learning.
I said, what's the process? And Chris Poop said, you open the bottle first. Okay, she's going to open the bottle, pop the cork, and then she says, shake the hell out of it and spray.
With your thumb on it?
Yeah, I guess so. So we may not do this perfectly, but we're going to do it. And by the way, this is quality champagne. We have another bottle behind us, and we're not going to spray all of it because we're going to save a little bit to taste it.
Yes,
Because we definitely have to taste it.
Absolutely.
So Ferrari sparkling wine. Here we go.
Okay.
The celebration of being back at the Formula One. Woohoo! All right, here we go. You did that well.
That was great for us.
I'm going to get a towel here. Excuse me, just behind you. That was awesome.
That was
Wow.
great. I'm excited to
And now we're going
really try it,
This
not
is,
just from the spray.
This is a really good champagne. We could tell by tasting it by accident. Kristina, that was fantastic.
I can add that to my resume now, I feel.
You can add that to your resume.
Yeah.
You have
Expert champagne sprayer.
All right.
There's got to be a job for that in Vegas.
You can get my contact. Okay, there
That's
you go.
good.
Well, Ferrari, sparkling wine, Formula One, PubClubette, and Miss Grand Prix Kristina. I'm the Kebo of PubClub.com, and cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's lovely.
That is so nice.
Very refreshing.
Wow. They're also going to be serving They're going to be serving this in the suites of Formula One if you're ever lucky enough to get up in a suite of Formula One and the Formula One parties. That's excellent champagne.
That's very nice.
Let me correct myself. Sparkling wine. Italian, not champagne.
Because it's not,
Sparkling
because
wine.
the grapes aren't from Champagne, France?
That is correct, yes. So it is sparkling wine. So the Ferrari sparkling wine is as good a quality as the Ferrari cars.
Yes. Here, here.
Here, here. We're out of here.